how has my life changed since working with Learn Buteyko Online and training this way? And also, how have my social interactions changed? And I felt like it was a difficult question to answer because actually what has happened is that I don't engage as often. I'm not as willing to engage. And part of that, I feel, is a discernment that's taken place, that I'm much more keen about what might be good for me and what might not be good for me. It's not from a hyper-reactive, but more a responsive manner. I got a new car recently, and I was driving my car, and I was actually thinking about that question, and it became very clear. My new car is equipped with the side lane changing monitors and warnings. And before this car, I had one like it. So I've been driving basically the same car for 20 plus years. And I really felt a synergy with it. And I couldn't imagine a driving experience outside of this, and I didn't really want to. But I didn't realize how much this new technology would change the shape of my driving. And I'm so much a better driver because of it. I get these alerts, and then I hear a beep if I put my signal on. So it's giving me multiple levels of feedback that my other car wasn't. And I didn't realize how much in my day-to-day driving of my former car that I had to be on high alert to actually be able to observe these potential accidents or problems. Now I can be more relaxed, take in the information, and respond to it. And I thought of my practice giving me that in that same way. I can be much more responsive to the signals and to feedback that I'm getting. And I'm not in high alert all the time. I'm not reactive. I'm much calmer and more confident. Just like now that I'm driving this car, I take it for granted that all these things are there. It's discernibly different now. That's how my life has changed with my Buteyko practice. I go through my day making decisions, but I do it without the sort of hypervigilance in making those decisions and the hyper reactiveness in making those decisions that I used to. I can feel it because I'm calmer. My resting heartbeat went from the 80s to the 60s. I don't worry that much about what other people's responses will be, and I feel freer because of that. One of the things I remember wanting from the practice was that it promised to be a self-modulating, self-sustaining form of healthcare and wellness. It delivered that in that way to me, not necessarily in the way that I think I had envisioned, like, oh, if I do this, I'm never going to get sick again, or I'm never going to have to worry about ill health. It gave it to me in a way of feeling like I have a management skill that I can count on. I'm in control of how much I nurture it and take care of it and practice it. And I've also earned a particular, like a rank that I have with it right now that I would like to sustain and never lose. And that's been really significant.